The dead shall sing again, the soul key to the void century. The One Piece fandom has long speculated on the final battles, the meaning of the void century, and who IMU really is. But with Chapter 1150 on the horizon, a chilling new theory emerges that flips the entire narrative on its head. And at the center of it all, the Straw Hat's calmest, most elegant musician, Brook the Soul King, the man who died and came back. The man with the Yomi Yomi no Mi. What if Brook is not just comic relief, but the literal key to defeating IMU and freeing the most important soul in the entire One Piece world? Gunko, the Lost Empress. Who is IMU really? Let's begin with the enigma that is IMU. Ever since their shadowed form appeared on the empty throne, their gender, origins, and powers have been completely unknown. However, recent clues suggest IMU may be neither male nor female, or once was both. A being outside time, IMU has lived since the Void Century, 800 plus years ago. IMU may not even be alive in the traditional sense, not by body but by soul binding. We believe IMU is a soul-anchored being, a ghost-like entity possessing a body through forbidden soul magic, a technique never seen before, except hinted at through Brook's own devil fruit. Yomi Yomi no Mi more than resurrection. Brook's Yomi Yomi no Mi is often misunderstood. It's not just a fruit that brings someone back to life. What it truly does is this. It binds the soul to the mortal world, allows the user to exist even after the body has decayed, grants soul projection, freezing with the chill of the underworld, and even communication with spirits. No other devil fruit in One Piece directly manipulates souls like this. But here's the twist. What if Brook's fruit is the prototype or antithesis to IMU's immortality technique? The Gunko connection, a soul trapped in time. Gunko is a new name introduced via ancient text fragments in Chapter 1148, possibly a queen or deity during the Void Century. Joy Boy's equal, a legendary woman whose soul never passed on. What if Gunko was betrayed and sealed by IMU, her soul trapped eternally as the energy source for the world government's weapons? She is the soul powering the Mother Flame, the ancient weapon seen recently. Her cry is heard only by musicians, hinted when Brook hears a song in the wind at the Holy Land. Gunko is not dead, she's bound, and only Brook, the man of music and soul, can hear her. Why Brook vs. IMU is the final showdown. Let's lay it out clearly. Brook IMU binds soul to body, life, binds soul to body, immortality, uses music to connect to souls, uses silence to dominate them, loves freedom, controls the world, accepts death, fears death. Their powers are two sides of the same coin. Brook represents liberation of the soul, while IMU represents enslavement of souls. And here's the jaw-dropping twist. Brook's true awakening of the Yomi Yomi. No Mi allows him to sever forced soul bindings, freeing Gunko's soul and exposing IMU's parasitic technique. Evidence from past chapters. Chapter 795, Suicide of the Dead. Brook speaks of hearing songs from the beyond, a setup for his soul-hearing gift. Chapter 999, The Moonlit Requiem. During a full moon, Brook channels a soul trapped in a CP0 agent, possibly a test for what's coming. Chapter 1076, The Frozen Silence. At Egghead, Brook touches a part of the Vegapunk database and faints. Later says, I heard a woman weep in fire. That's Gunko, inside the Mother Flame. Chapter 1148, Echoes of the Empty Throne. Brook stands in Pangaea Castle and says, why does it feel like my heart is screaming even though I have none? He hears Gunko. Devil fruit, truth. Why IMU gave none to the IMU's top enforcers, the 5 elders, seem to have no devil fruits. Why? Because IMU doesn't trust fruits. IMU's immortality doesn't come from a devil fruit at all. It comes from soul ritual fusion, something pre-devil fruit, or completely outside the system. Here's the theory. IMU is bound to a receptacle body, renewed every generation using ritual sacrifice. The Gorosei are soul-bound familiars, created using techniques related to Enma, Haki, and ancient soul branding. Devil fruits are too volatile and could interfere with soul binding. Only music, laughter, and emotional resonance, all of which Brook controls, can disrupt it. Brook's final form soul, Emperor, mode upon hearing the final verse of the Song of Liberation, which Gunko herself once sang, Brook awakens the full power of the Yomi Yomi no Mi. Abilities: Soul Severance, cut Imu's parasitic bond with any host. Ethereal Encore, manifest Gunko's soul as an avatar of light and flame. Underworld Sonata, a musical attack that freezes the Gorosei in place, trapping their dark souls in harmonic stasis. Laughter Pulse, restores the life force of allies nearby, reversing death-like injuries. Reverse Marineford Tragedy. Brook becomes the harbinger of true death to the eternal. A soul emperor with the laugh of the dead and the power of the divine. The true purpose of Laugh Tale. A requiem for Gunko. What if Laugh Tale is not just an island of treasure, but a cathedral built for a funeral that never happened? Gunko was meant to be buried, celebrated, and freed, but her soul was stolen by Imu. Laugh Tale contains her tomb, currently empty, her song, written in poneglyphs, the Orchestra of Freedom, ancient instruments that only Brook can play. And when the Straw Hats reach it, it won't be Luffy who saves the world. It will be Brook's music, carrying Gunko's soul into the sky. Final clash. Brook versus IMU. Imagine the final battle. IMU tries to possess Luffy's body after defeat. The skies blacken. Brook steps forward. Yo ho ho ho! I may be bones, but your soul stinks of fear. He unsheathes Soul Solid. Music begins. The final song plays. Gunko appears, eyes glowing, whispering, "Thank you, musician of the sun." Imu's soul is unbound, scattered to the winds. Conclusion. The song that will end it. All Brook has been waiting patiently, making us laugh, singing softly in the background. But Eiichiro Oda has never wasted a single character. Brook's entire journey, dying, resurrecting, singing in the dark, fighting with music, has led to this moment. He is the Soul King. He is the liberator of Gunko. He is the end of Imu. And when the dust settles, the world will not hear the roar of war, but the music of freedom. Yo ho ho ho, let the soul be free. If you like my theory, subscribe for more and share it on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and comment a Brook joke in comments looking for 100 jokes.